Good morning, everyone. It is 9 o'clock on this Monday, the 15th of January, 2024. It is time for our mindful moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I am the spiritual leader at Unity of Tucson. Unity of Tucson is a loving and inclusive spiritual center right here in Tucson, Arizona. And it is a delight to share this virtual space with you today. The mindful moment is an opportunity I take every single weekday to engage my spiritual practice. And I do it in this forum in a public way for a couple reasons. Number one, it allows me to be consistent in my spiritual practice, and consistency in my spiritual practice has enhanced the quality of my life. So that's part of the reason that I do it. It also is an accountability thing for me. So my being accountable to ensuring that I am engaged in this practice every single day is part of the reason that I choose to do it in this way. So I trust that it is of benefit to you. What we're doing today is we're going to talk about a spiritual idea, and then we're going to engage in the practice of affirmative prayer together. So whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. You'll see that if you're used to where I am at, I'm usually in my office at the spiritual center at Unity. Today I'm in my home office because the offices are closed today. But I do want to say hello. William Summers is saying hello. He says, our string of beautiful days continues. Love to all. Yes, we are having glorious weather down here as opposed to much of the rest of the country. It's been absolutely stunning here. So good morning, William. Grateful to see you. Roberta, good Monday morning on MLK Day. Yes, it is MLK Day, and that is going to be reflected in what I have to offer today. Reverend Marvis, grateful to see you. Good morning to you. Grateful. Sherry, howdy to you. Grateful to see you this morning as well. I do, of course, want to offer the reminder that I offer every time I see you, and it is this. You are love. You are light. You are life. You are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. Keep doing that. A couple more messages have come through. Happy Monday from Reverend Jerry. Grateful to see you. And Beth, grateful to see you. Good morning to you as well. So today, I can take this down, can't I? Yes. We don't need to, you know who I am at this point, I think. So today what I wanted to talk about, last week I did a whole series on the homework that was given on the Sunday. And I can say the homework this week is a lot easier. It's a lot easier in the sense that it's a lot simpler in the way I explained it. It may not be easy for some people, but the homework this week was to not let anything go unresolved, to make decisions in the moment. Do not go undecided in any activity. That's not really what I want to talk about today, though. So as Roberta mentioned, today is Martin Luther King Day, a day where we honor the man who brought really tremendous benefit to the culture and the society that we live in here in the United States, those of us who live here. And I think now, so many years after his untimely passing, we sometimes forget what that was like. Now, I wasn't here. I say we sometimes forget, like I was around. I was not around. I was born. I was born a few years later after his passing. But what I know is that at the time there was a sense that he was an agitator, and that he was upsetting the status quo, and it was not looked upon kindly by a large percentage of this society that we live in. And ultimately, that agitation was for the benefit, was to benefit people. And I think that we sometimes forget that sometimes the benefits that we receive were born out of agitation. Sometimes we may need to agitate. So my spiritual message today is this: be an agitator. Be an agitator for good. Be an agitator for joy. Be an agitator for a collective goodness. There's a term that came into the English language at the middle half of the last century, and I think that it's not surprising that it came into the English language about the time that the civil rights movement was really in its heyday and swing, and we're still not out of it. I want to say we're still not out of the civil rights movement. There is a movement that should call for the rights of all people, I believe. But that term that I'm talking about is rabble rouser. Rabble rouser. You know what a rabble rouser is? A rabble rouser is a person, I'm just going to the dictionary real quick, a person who speaks with the intention of inflaming emotions of a crowd of people, typically for political reasons. Now, I'm not intending to get political here, but to live and exist in this world is a political act. And I like to think about my approach to my political nature from the spiritual point of view. And Roberta actually just quoted, Representative John Lewis by saying, "Start good trouble." And I think that we should start good trouble. I think we should start good trouble with this in mind, that all of our actions, all of our intentions, all of our deeds are rooted in understanding justice, peace, justice, peace, kindness, equity for all. That's what I hold firm in my heart. And I think that that's what Dr. King held in his heart as well, that was part of his dream, that we all are living, with that understanding, and that it doesn't become an issue anymore. And that we don't live within that construct of it ever being an issue. That's a world that I would like to experience. I don't think we're there yet. I belong to a particular community that is the target of a lot of inflamed emotion right now in a direction that would like to erase that community. I think rather than erase, we should look to embrace the magnificent manner in which the divine spirit has graced us with unique individualized expression in every single person. That's something I want to celebrate. And so today, let's honor Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with that in mind in the way that we choose to be in this world. Does that sound like a good plan? That's something that resonates in my heart. I trust and hope that it resonates in your heart as well. So let's take that into prayer. To be, you know what? And I'm going to, because agitator can be a bit of a challenging word. How about an activator? Let us be activators for good. Let us be activators for justice, and let us be activators of equality and equity in this world. I'm going to invite us all to relax right where we are, to allow ourselves this opportunity to settle in mind and heart to a centered awareness. And if it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, I invite you to do so. Close your eyes and open up into a realization that the inner life, which is where my focus is drawn when I close my eyes, that inner life is the point from which all the outer expression flows forth. And so in closing my eyes, I am open. I am open to the infinite. I am open to a greater realization of wholeness, and knowing that that is all there is. Right here, right now, I am open. I hold firm in my resolve that this is a truth for me, that there is only one infinite power and presence. There is only one source. There is only one resource. There is only one creative energy. There is God and nothing else. God, the magnificent unfoldment of all that is, the energy of creation itself flowing forth as form, as matter, knowing that form and matter are the constructs and the outflow of spirit itself. I hold firm that this is so. This is my faith. This is my faith. And I know and trust and hold firm in this understanding as well, that if God is all there is, this must be who and what I am. This must be who and what every single person I encounter is. Everyone is the flow of the divine. Everyone is spirit. Everyone is God. We are that light. We are the life. We are the beauty, the joy, the magnificence of unfoldment. And I recognize and know too that this definition of our identity is the great equalizer. For when I know who I am, and when I know who each and every person I encounter is, how can I express anything other than love, respect, kindness? How can I live with a construct that is contrary to equity and justice and peace? I let go of the isms and the phobias in knowing who I am and who we all are. For there is no need to consider othering. There is only we, the wholeness of divine expression. And so today I honor this understanding, I honor this, and I let myself be motivated in the direction of actions that are rooted in justice and equity, peace and inclusion. I do so with a magnificently grateful heart. I let gratitude and appreciation overflow from within. And I simply let it be. I trust in the unfoldment and know that this word spoken leads to action in my life. And so I am active. I am an activator of love, an activator of peace, an activator of equity, an activator of justice, an activator of glory. And I let this be the tenor and tone with which I experience all life. And so I simply trust in the outflow. I let it be so and affirm it as so by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. So let's start some good trouble. What do you say? I am grateful for this opportunity to share time with you. Looking forward to the more and the more and the more. Lots of stuff to uncover and unfold. I forgot to, I just realizing I forgot to get the image ready, but I do want to remind you that there is an opportunity for spiritual practice on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. at Unity of Tucson when there is the Soul Flow experience. Soul Flow is a night of gentle vinyasa yoga and some freeform movement as well, led by Oscar Rodriguez and Sherry Hoffman. It starts at 6 o'clock. It is an event that you can attend at no cost. We do ask for a donation, but it is not a requirement. We always, we're always welcome. We always welcome the flow of good in your support. So would love to see you at Soul Flow, 6 p.m. on Wednesday night. And my Emerson class starts, our Emerson class starts on Thursday night. And I know many of you who are on the Mindful Moment Live are signed up for that class. It is available still for registration if you'd like to join. Audrey, the relationship class actually has been canceled at this time. I just saw your message come through. I believe that Waverly and Vicky are intending to reach out to those few people who had actually signed up. So yeah, that actually has been canceled, postponed at this time. We are looking at a time to reconvene that class. So that's it. Peace and blessings to you. Make your day magnificent. Know that you are magnificent. Your magnificence has nothing to do with anything you do in the world. It is true, the truth of your being. But you know what? Your being can lead to the doing. So be, do, be, do, be, do, be, do, be, do. I don't know why I always do that. It just makes me laugh. All right. Well, with that chuckle, have a magnificent day. I'll see you soon. Be well.